Welcome to ThomTech tutorial. So in this session we are going to see how to create Azure DataBricks workspace. Okay, so without delay let's get into the practical demonstration. Since we are using Azure DataBricks, so let's go into our Azure portal that we have created and search for virtual network. So basically for this we need we need one virtual network and we need to assign one private subnet and one public subnet, because Databricks services requires some of the services to flow through public subnet and some of the services to flow through private subnets. So for that we need to create a virtual network. So let's go ahead and create a virtual network. Click on create virtual network. Let me just create a new resource group, demo Databricks dev resource group. Okay, so this is the resource group name that I'm going to give. I could have used the existing resource group, but if in case I want to go through all the objects related to this demo and Azure Databricks, I can use this resource group and navigate between the services. Okay, then the name of the virtual network that I want to use, that is demo Databricks dev, and it is going to be virtual network. Okay, so this is my resource name, that is virtual network's name. Let me click on next. I will not select any of these options. Go back, and these are the addresses. So I can see like so many addresses. I don't need so many addresses, so let me just change that to 24 or maybe 25. Okay, so let's go ahead with 24. Okay, maybe, and remove this default one. Click on add a subnet. So I will create a private subnet first. Private subnet. Okay, and I will, before that I will just make sure I'm changing this. Okay, and let me just cancel it and then try to create a subnet again. Go here and paste this name, that is private subnet Databricks. Okay, and you can see my addresses, and now I will make sure that not all addresses are assigned to this. So let me just go and check for half of it. Like if I get 25, then I can assign like 128 addresses to the private subnet. Okay, let me select this, and you can see it got reduced to 127. Minimum is 1 and max is like 127. So like that it got over. So I will not select any of these options. Just go ahead and click on add. So this is my private subnet that I have added. Now let's click on add subnet and create a public subnet. Go here and make this as public. Okay, and this will start from 128. The other one has closed at 127, so this will start at 128. And then I will scroll down and click on add. So I got one private subnet and one public subnet. Now simply just go ahead and click on create. It will run the validations. Okay, so ultimately let me click on this. I'm just submitting the request, and let's see if it gets created sooner or later. Yeah, so you can see this is my resource group name and this is my subscription. Let me go to the resources, click on this, go to the resources. Okay, so this is my virtual network that has been created. Let's go and click on address spaces. No, not in the address spaces. In the address space you can see the CIDR format address and the range that we have chosen and how many addresses can we use for our private and public subnets. Okay, then if you click on subnets, it will list down all the subnets associated with your virtual network. Okay, and now let's go ahead to the new tab. Let's open the new tab and proceed creating a Azure DataBricks workspace. So for that, what we can do is search for Azure DataBricks, click on this, go back, click on create Azure DataBricks service. resource group. We already have the resource group that is created, that is demo databricks dev resource group. Let's select this, go back to the workspace name, that is demo databricks workspace space dev. Okay, so this is the workspace name, and the region I can select East US, and the pricing tier I'm going to select, I have three: standard, premium and trial. So basically I need to decide which tier I need to select. So if you want to use standard, you can use it. If you are using premium, you can use it. So I will prefer using trial version of the premium. So I have 14 days free DBUs. DBUs means Databricks units that will be based on the services that we are using from Databricks, like jobs, notebooks, anything internal to Databricks. Okay, so let me just select this and let's see. Let's go to this and create a managed resource group, so that associated storage accounts and access connectors are managed by Databricks. So let me just put managed resource group. Okay, so let me just go ahead and click on networking. In the networking, deploy Azure DataBricks Workspace with secure cluster connectivity. I don't want to go with that. Deploy Azure DataBricks Workspace in your own virtual network. Yes, because I have created that, right? Click on this, select the virtual network, and then go and select the public subnet name. So just go ahead and select the public subnet name from the previous tab. Go here and paste it here, and then I can go here and copy this address range, go here and paste it, and then I will go and copy my private subnet name, go here, paste it, and then go here and simply copy the IPv4, okay, IPv4 CICDR CIDR range. Okay, so that's it. Let's click on next encryption. So I will not select any managed disk or managed services, and then I will click on create. Let's see tags. If I want to put some tags, let's suppose this is for demo. So this is demo, what demo? I will select, let's suppose Databricks. Okay, so let's click on create, and it might be validating. Now click on create. Let's see what we get out of this. It would take some time to uh, create the Databricks workspace, although it will be showing as completed, but it will take some time to sync up with the URL that it is going to generate. So until then we won't be able to open the workspace. Okay, so now you can see, you will see the resources being created, but if I open this, you will not find the link to your workspace. So there are two things. Once it is like synced up with Databricks, automatically you will get a URL option here, which when clicked it will take you to the workspace. Also this upgrade to premium will be changed to launch the workspace. Okay, so let's give like some time, and then probably I will resume back. Okay guys, now I have given like few minutes, and then after few minutes I can see that you guys can see that this interface got changed. Some additional information popped up here, that is managed resource group name, pricing tier, the URL to the workspace, the virtual network, the private subnet. So all these details are now shown up here. Okay, and then you will see, the public subnet details as well. Then you will see launch workspace. So either you can click here on the launch workspace button, or you can click on the URL that is present here, that will directly take you to the workspace. Okay, so let's click on that. Let's see what happens. It will ask you to authenticate your Entra ID. Let me click on this. Okay, I think it is trying to sign into the workspace. You do not have permission to access. Yeah, so most likely it would take some time to allow login to your Databricks. So let's just wait for some time. Let's click on launch workspace. Let's try once again, or else we can wait for like some more time and then we can check it. Okay, all right, so now you can see we are able to log into the DataBricks Workspace. Okay, so and the workspace name is this. If you click here, we have different options available: settings, Azure portal, privacy, previews, logout. And on the left side you can see it's the main thing. You can click on workspace. When you click on workspace, you will see the structure of your workspace, what all folders you have. If you expand this, you will find repos, shared, users. Under users who have access to this workspace, you will find the list of users available here, and based on that you can again create your own set of folders, subfolders, and save your artifacts there, like notebooks or anything. Okay, and then the recent is like recent artifacts that you have accessed will be shown up here. Then you have catalogs. So catalogs is basically the catalog related to the Unity catalog. So you can see these days what is happening is when you create a workspace, automatically the Unity catalog is enabled. Okay, otherwise legacy, you will see by default you would have seen Hive Metastore as one of the catalogs. Okay, then if I expand this catalog, so this is my catalog that I have expanded. So under catalog you will find like Metastore. So this is one of the Metastore, and inside that I will find, sorry, this is my catalog. Okay, and then inside that I will have my schemas, different schemas. One is default schemas, and then I have information schema. Okay, so I can create my own schema now if I want to create any sort of like databases. Let's suppose bronze, silver, gold, I can create it, and under that I need create different types of objects that I need for my operations. Okay, and this is like one of the meta store that is created alongside enabling the Unity catalog. And then yeah, that's it for the catalog. Then workflows, if you want to define any workflows, you can define it here. Create jobs, then you have computes. If you click on computes, you can create different computes, that is all purpose compute or interactive compute. Then you have job compute. So in all purpose compute also you have different options. Then you have SQL warehouses, then you have marketplaces, and then you have few things here. You can see SQL, data engineering, machine learning. So we have three streams or workloads, okay, based on which persona you are coming from, whether you are an analyst, whether you are a data engineer, whether you are a data scientist. So based on that, uh, admins can limit your access to these options. So probably for me, let's assume that I'm not using SQL, I'm interested only in data engineering. So for me, these options, that is workspace, recents, catalogs, workspaces, workflows, compute, marketplace, alongside I will be able to see job runs, data ingestions, pipelines. Okay, and that's how it works. So guys, that's it for this session, and we will see in the next session to create like some basic notebooks and access different other objects. Okay, so that's it for now. Have a great day ahead.